Alright, so welcome back to day 2. You probably saw the Square Enix one first, where there was nothing, but you know, Microsoft did kind of pull it out, but not in like the way where we're going to be seeing what we saw on day 1 with a few games. Everything they announced, while new, was purely announcements. Like if we just pick one out of the air here, the Outer Worlds 2, that's literally all they have. They had no gameplay, they had no pre-rendered cutscenes, they didn't even have a title screen. They even joked about that with, all we've got right now is the name, and they showed the name. So it's like, okay, Outer Worlds 2, we have a name, we know it's coming. And the same goes for Slime Rancher 2. We saw a little bit more gameplay, like there's bat slimes now, but that's all we know. It's Slime Rancher 2. It's been announced. There was a lot of 2s. Get another one. Psychonauts 2. Slime Rancher 2, Outer Worlds 2, Psychonauts 2. Where's the other one? There's Stalker 2 in here somewhere as well. But yeah, so there was a lot of sequels announced, but nothing really going on. Like Psychonauts 2, we already know what it is, and we've now got the release date of August 25th, so stick it in. Psychonauts, admittedly, looking really good. Really excited for Psychonauts 2. Slime Rancher 2, looking good. Can't wait for Slime Rancher 2 as well. I like Slime Rancher 1. Outer Worlds 2, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I thought that Outer Worlds 1 was mediocre, so unless they can do something really amazing with Outer Worlds 2, it's just alright. But let's keep going through Microsoft's announcements. Halo Infinite, they didn't show anything new about Halo Infinite, wherever that one is. They just said that they're going to have the multiplayer online. That's why it says, oh, Halo Infinite Online. They're just going to have the online component. That's nice. It's nice to let people know that Halo Infinite is going to have an online mode as well as the adventure mode. But again, nothing really big announced. Starfield has now been fully announced. It's not just like, we're working on an RPG in space. They came and they said, no, this is definitely happening. We're definitely making it. We've got like one in-game cutscene. It's gonna be a bunch of shit because while the creation engine melted down and they had to get a new engine, you had so many engines to pick from. You could have picked the Unreal Engine, you could have picked Frostbite, you could have picked literally any engine. And the engine they picked, Creation Engine 2. They literally just got the Creation Engine and made Creation Engine 2. So, like, I have no hopes for Starfield. Like, yeah, it's nice that you've finally announced it, but I have no hopes for it. Elder Scrolls Online got some more DLC, like another expansion pass. Don't play it, don't really care. Fallout 76 got even more DLC, which has the Brotherhood of Steel. Yay. So, not much there. Battlefield got more DLC. We got 3 DLCs. If you like Battlefield, it's more shoot game. Here's more DLC for Battlefield. So, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Diablo 2 is getting a remaster. Admittedly, a lot of people are excited for this one. Diablo 2 is probably, you know, the better one because Diablo 3 is where Blizzard fully owns it and you've got the auction house. Ugh. But yeah, let's throw some of these in. So, you know, Fallout DLC, whatever. Battlefield DLC, if you like it. Elder Scrolls DLC, if you like it. I've got no faith in Starfield and the Halo Infinite Online. I would rather just play the story of Halo Infinite, which is looking good. But if you like the online, yeah. And then Diablo 2 Remastered. Not really a fan of Diablo. I know a lot of people like it. I personally don't like the dungeon crawlers. But, you know, if you do, it's getting a remaster. And then, like, Starfield's just going in the bad chest. Like, Creation Engine 2, I've lost all faith in Starfield for Creation Engine 2. And then, what have we got left? We have two that I am excited for, as they are like the real Fallout. They're like the actual... This is Fallout, but better. Because Stalker 1 was already amazing, and that full trailer of Stalker 2, again, just a trailer, not really much gameplay, or looking nice. And then you've got Atomic Heart, which is basically just the alternate version of Stalker 2. This one I will play the trailer for, with all these crazy weird monsters and crazy weird things. That's looking nice. That's like Fallout meets Saints Row 4, where it's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw all this weird, creepy, wacky shit at you while you're in this, you know, Chernobyl nuclear apocalypse. I am really excited for Atomic Hearts. And then we've got the big one, which I'm going to make a video all on my own because, you know, let's bring up Steam right here. Let's bring up Nookie's playing Sea of Thieves. I've played a lot of Sea of Thieves, so like that one gets a video to itself. That's the only one. So Microsoft, pretty much, they announced a lot of things. They announced a lot of stuff, but they didn't really have anything to show. So like, while there was a lot of good announcements, it was like, here's the announcement next, here's the announcement next, which is typical of Microsoft. Like, Microsoft's presentations, especially because they had to tie in Bethesda, are about an hour and a half long, and they try and get as many announcements out as possible in the hour and a half. They're just like, next, 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 next. They really don't, like, take that step back to focus on, like, gameplay and cutscenes. They just want to say, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, to try and like give you as many options as possible. So they announced a lot of things, a lot of good things. So you did good, Microsoft. That's just going into the good chest, as well as Stalker 2 and Atomic Hearts, because they do look amazing. But the only one they really focused on was Sea of Thieves. They had a trailer for it. They've got a date for it, which is June 22nd, like in 7 days or whatever. So yeah, Microsoft, they announced a lot of things, but they didn't really like focus on many things. So while it was a lot of good rapid fire announcements, I've just put them in the wrong box. That's the bad box. No, 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 no. Get them all out. That goes into the good box. But yeah, so they announced a lot of good things, but it was all rapid fire, so there wasn't really a step back, as we did yesterday with a couple of indie games and Mario and Rabbids, which you are going to see across the course of today. So yeah, Microsoft, you did good, but there is one that will get a video to itself, which is the Sea of Thieves expansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, which will be free, by the way. But we'll get into that when we get into that. But yeah, that was day 2. Microsoft has basically won E3 because Square Enix and the PC Gaming Show, that was a fucking nightmare. That was a goddamn shit show, that was. So hopefully today, as these are coming out, you know, one day after, hopefully today, as I said in the previous video, Capcom can just come out and blow us all away. Like, 10-minute presentation, Mega Man X9. 10-minute presentation, the Network Transmission Collection. You know, it's got all the strategy games. Just blow me away, Capcom. Fucking Resident Evil 8 DLC, Street Fighter 6, like, just boosh the doors open, Capcom, because after Square Enix's performance yesterday, we really need something, because fucking hell, day 2 was abysmal. And if they can't top that, I think Microsoft's won.